Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, so have you ever actually stopped to think about what your late night habits are doing to the literal trajectory of your life? I mean, we're diving into the absolute compounding impact of our nutritional choices today. It is so easy to view food as just a quick fix, right? But as you'll see, every single choice is a crucial building block for who you're becoming.
What you eat today creates the person you become tomorrow. Now, I want you to imagine the heavy, slow sound of a heartbeat for a second. It sounds dramatic for sure, but physiologically, it's literally spot on. Every single bite you take is actually constructing your cells, building your energy reserves, and shaping your brain chemistry for the next decade.
So let's paint a picture that, let's be honest, a lot of us are probably way too familiar with. It's 2:13 a.m., the glow of a phone screen is glaring in a dark room. Maybe rain is hitting the window outside. And there you sit. Your desk is just entirely covered in burger wrappers, empty chip bags, soda cans, and maybe some instant noodles. You're sitting there just feeding this massive late-night craving. The interesting thing here is that when we're exhausted, our brain actively hunts for a quick dopamine hit. That's exactly what drives those intense late-night urges. But here's the catch. While you're feeding that immediate craving, you're completely unaware that you might actually be starving your future self.
Section 1. A warning from tomorrow. Let's imagine for a second that a much older version of yourself steps out of the shadows to deliver a pretty chilling warning. Look at this stark contrast. Over on the left, we've got our current choices, feeding cravings, chasing a temporary taste, and, blaming stress. But on the right side, that's the resulting future that older version represents, absolutely exhausted, emotionally broken, and physically weak. That temporary comfort of junk food inevitably paves the way to a pretty grim reality over time.
Not destroyed by fate, destroyed by choices. This brilliantly illustrates a tough pill to swallow. When we feel sluggish, when we miss out on big opportunities, or when we look in the mirror and just see pure exhaustion staring back at us, it is so tempting to blame the universe, right? To just say it's bad luck. But those dark circles, that chronic fatigue, that's not bad luck. It's the cumulative, compound interest of what we choose to consume day in and day out.
Section 2. Inside the body. Okay, let's look under the hood here to see what's actually happening. With every single packet of chips or can of soda you down in the dark, your internal systems face a literal crisis. It's a rapid chain reaction. Intense sugar spikes cause your brain signals to slow way down. Muscles start weakening without the proper nutrients to repair themselves. Fat accumulation kicks in, and your organs become just utterly exhausted trying to process all those artificial, nutrient-void inputs. So the absolutely crucial point here is that food is not just a filler. I know we tend to think it's just there to stop our stomach from growling, but actually, it is the fundamental building block of everything you are. It builds your mental sharpness, it dictates your daily energy levels, and honestly, it builds your actual confidence in the world. How you feel physically directly dictates how you carry yourself emotionally. Section 3. The Nutritional Matrix. Let's map out the cause and effect of our daily diet. When you consume protein, your body actively repairs muscles and builds up physical power. Colorful fruits and vegetables, they act like glowing energy, sharpening your mind and protecting your immune system. Water literally powers every single cell you have. But look at that junk food row at the bottom. It trades a fleeting, temporary taste for brain fog, energy crashes, and pretty much permanent cellular damage.
Think back to all those times you felt deeply insecure around other people. Or the times you frustratingly fell asleep while trying to study for a massive exam. Or maybe when you stood on the sidelines looking tired at work, just watching everyone else succeed. You probably blamed stress, you blamed a lack of time, maybe you even blamed luck. But the reality drawn from our source material is actually striking. That wasn't just stress. That was your malnourished body silently begging you for better fuel.
Section 4. The alternate future.
But hey, the good news is we don't have to stay in that dark, rainy room. Let's step into the warm, golden sunlight of an alternate timeline. Imagine this. It starts with a morning workout and a genuinely healthy breakfast. That positive input cascades right into the midday, leading to proper hydration, a super sharp mind, and confident productivity. And because you spent your entire day running on premium fuel, it naturally culminates in deep, restorative sleep, no 2 a.m. cravings, just total balance.
Your future changes when your habits change. This brings us to the core message from your newly empowered future self, the one standing in that golden light. Your destiny isn't fixed, guys. It shifts the exact moment your daily routine does. It is entirely 100% within your control.
Section 5. Your daily choice. So let's bring it right back to the present moment, back to that dark room where it all starts. You're sitting there, and you have a choice to make. You have the immediate, tangible power to literally take those wrappers and throw them straight into the trash. Open the window. Let the sunlight and fresh air just flood the room. That simple, physical act of choosing better, that is the exact moment your future self finally gets to smile.
Because at the end of the day, your body is always listening. It listens to every single choice you make, every single bite you take. Which leaves us with one absolutely critical, life-altering question to end on today. What will you feed your future? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope this changes how you look at your next meal.